I want to talk about crying, the value of your tears. So most of us grew up in family environments and society. We see it on TV, we see it in movies. Oh, when people start crying, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cry. Crying is healing. Please cry. Cry, 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 cry away. I encourage you to cry. If you have an issue, use a tissue. And someone said that to me, and I think it's funny. Haha. Anyways, when somebody said when we cry, God is lifting something from us. If you want to learn how to love yourself more and more, find me on Facebook or hadialoving.com. There was a time in my life when I was going through my dark night of the soul, and I've cried for a year every single day. Not 24/7, but every day I would cry. And I had this job. I would step out and be like, excuse me, I'll be right back. And I would step out, go behind the building, cry, and then put myself together and come back and be like, okay, so where were we? So it's really valuable to cry. And it helped me release a lot of things. And sometimes you don't even need to know. Like, I'm a person who's really sensitive. I cry when I see sweet commercials and sweet movies. I call them feel-good movies. And I need to cry, so I cry. Crying is healing, and it helps us. And if you grew up in a family and you heard something like, oh, I'll give you something to cry about, you need to heal that and let go of that and be like, you know what, I am going to cry. If you grew up in a family saying, please don't cry, please, 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 you're okay, don't cry. Crying is good. If you have children or you're around children and they start crying, just be with them, allow them. All you need to do is be present. Don't react to their tears. Their tears are healthy, they're natural. Just like when there's rain in the sky and it comes down to the ground, we need it. We need the rain. The world needs rain. The earth, when we plant something, we put water on it, on the soil, before we plant. So crying is really, really important and really, really valuable. Cry away. Okay. And kids are playing, so I'm gonna cry.
You're not connected.
They're so cute. They just want to know what we're doing. It's like, who is this person? What is she doing? Is she famous? Yeah. Okay. So crying is healing. It's really valuable. If you need to induce crying, listen to a song, watch a movie, watch a show. Give yourself the gift of your tears. And like I said, it does feel uncomfortable. Sometimes people actually throw up when they cry. They literally vomit, or they start hyperventilating, or they get the severe migraine. It's okay. Or they get a headache because your body's not used to cry. It's like, what are you doing to me? Cry, and on the other side of it, you will feel better. And on the other side of it, nurture yourself. Drink water. Take a bath, take a shower, go get a massage, listen to nice music, turn on candles. Create this loving, supportive atmosphere for yourself to cry. Crying is healing, so do it. And even ask friends, family, your partner to hold you when you cry. It's okay. Just say, you know what, I need crying time. Crying is valuable in healing. It's a great, actually, gift that we have. When someone is born, they smack them on their bottom to make sure they cry so they can take their first breath. So that's how valuable crying is. It's just like needing to breathe. If you're a person that haven't cried in years, I mean, I've heard people say, oh, I don't cry, and they're proud of it. Don't be proud of that. You're robbing yourself. You're robbing yourself from this natural instinct to release pain, emotional, mental, physical pain. When you stub your toe, if you cried about it, actually, there's been studies on this. If you make a sound and you cry out for 5 minutes or a minute, the pain will go away because you have expressed, you voiced your pain out. So do yourself a favor and do us all a favor. I think if we all cry, we'd be naturally more in touch with who we are. We would know our heart and our loving and sensitivity. So please cry away and get support, get help, ask a friend. And and if you don't have that, that's fine. Go buy a teddy bear. Go buy a doll that represents your inner child and hold that little doll. I have teddy bears that I use. I bought the big one from Costco. For those of us who are Costco fans, they're around now, around the holidays. Buy one. It's worth it. And use it and have it hold you. Use your tears for healing, for releasing, for cleansing, for empowerment, for joy. And give yourself the gift of crying. Crying is healing. Every time we cry, something is being lifted from us. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And I'd love to work with you. Hadia Love, HadiaLoving.com.